Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So basically, welcome to my first Spend or Save Saturday. So in these videos I want to discuss the week of makeup that we have just had. So I want to look at each thing that's come out, each new brand, anything to do with makeup. I'm basically gonna grab all my pictures and information from Trendmood. She's the go-to, and yeah, I'm just going to discuss and give you my thoughts on each product that has been released this week. I am going to put the brands aside and just look at the makeup and whether I would spend my money or save my money on the product. But yeah, I don't want to talk about any of the drama. I will, however, let you know that I don't support the brand that I'm talking about, but I just want to put the brand aside from the product. But yeah, let's get started. So if I just scooch on over here, I'm gonna have the products here so you can look at them while I discuss them. So the talk of the week has definitely been Rare Beauty. I swear every single influencer was sent Rare Beauty this week, and there's been questionable thoughts about the actual products itself. So I watched Raw Beauty Christie's review because I really trust her, and she was kind of impressed but not really impressed. I also watched Samantha's review, Samantha Ravindell. She's also another person I really trust on her opinion, and look, this brand just isn't for me. I'm gonna say it out of the bat. It's not for me. It's the packaging, it's all neutrals. It's boring to me. I'm more of a color, obviously colorful person. You can see on my eye look today, colorful. But yeah, I will say that it just doesn't really interest me. The bloody liquid blushes are so pigmented. I think they're a little bit too pigmented, but you could see people were veiling and getting rid of the, but yeah, I think I saw every single person that put them on, oh my god, there's so much pigment. Yeah, all in all, I just this brand just doesn't excite me. I understand, I also watched Nikki's review, which was really good to get an insight on her actual. She really wanted to do this. She's worked a couple of years on doing this, and I really respect that. It's just not a brand for me, but I do understand it's gonna be a good brand, and I feel it's gonna go places, but it's just not exciting me. Okay, moving on. So next up we have the Too Faced Muriel, I don't know how to say it, palette. Putting the brand aside, this is a brand I do not support, but putting the brand aside, it's nice. I really love the shade Hot and Spicy, and Machito, I think it is, which is the hot pink, and Slice. But other than that, it's just kind of boring to me. I really like the packaging actually. I love the neon heart with the name in the middle. I really love that idea. And obviously it's red and pink. That's kind of, I love red, so love the packaging. They always do really good packaging. I'm not gonna lie, I don't support them, but they do really good packaging. And yeah, there's just too many neutrals. There's only 3 shades that I would probably use in this palette, so it's I'ma save my money. I forgot to say with Rare Beauty, yeah, I'm gonna save my money. I probably won't be spending any money on Rare Beauty, and I don't think we can even get it in Australia as well. But yeah, I'm gonna save my money for the first 2 products, launches, whatever you want to call it. Moving on, we have some more from Too Faced. So these haven't been released yet, but they are coming in the holiday range, I believe. It's a little bit early, Too Faced. So anyway, moving on. We have the Cinnamon Bear palette. Once again, I feel they've done all of this before. I really love the packaging. Their packaging is always good. It's just a little bit boring. It's berries and neutrals. It's literally the same palette as I just showed you, but it's in the bear form. And then we have lips from them. I feel we've seen these shades before. I feel we've seen this packaging before. I honestly feel they do the same thing every year. It just looks like they do the same thing every year. But yeah, girl, I'ma save my money. Moving on, the only thing that Too Faced kind of caught my eye with with this color story, which is like orangey nude tones, and it's called the Salted Caramel palette. It looks beautiful, but once again, would I buy this? No, I probably wouldn't. Like, I would definitely like save my money. Like, so far I'm saving all my money. Moving on. Oh, here we go. Fenty Beauty. I really love this brand and I really need to invest more into it. So these are 4 new glosses coming in a pack, and oh my god, I've heard nothing but good things about their gloss formula, so I really want to try it one day. So yeah, I would probably definitely spend my money on this because Fenty Beauty has... honestly, they stood out to me last year. Like, one of the highest brands that stood out to me last year was Fenty Beauty, and they're doing the same this year with like the cream blushes, the cream bronzers. Like, they're doing all the good. I really want to see a really colorful palette from them. I feel like she'll do such a good job on a colorful palette, but we've kind of seen like neutrals and like deep reddy tones from her so far. So yeah, I'd really love to see what kind of like colorful palette she would come out with. Oh, you know, she's done the Snap palettes, which they're exciting, but like a 6-pan palette doesn't really excite me as much. I feel like a 9-pan palette would, but the 6-pan is just like not enough for me to like want to be able to buy a palette. Like, I just feel like it's a bite-sized palette, which Elf did, but it was cheap. But Fenty is a little bit on the pricey side, so yeah. Love these, I would spend my money on them. We have Natasha Denona. Now, this is the Glam palette. It's giving me very cremated vibes, but like there's a lot of shimmers in here. Almost too many shimmers, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes out of 15 shades, which isn't too bad, but I would prefer to have more mattes than shimmers. I've heard the Natasha Denona formula is so bomb, and I got a sample shade in one of my Beautylish orders of one of her shades, and I swatched it. Very, very impressed. I really want to get the Sunset palette, but it's just so expensive. Like, Natasha Denona brand is really expensive, so I'm gonna save my money, especially on this palette. It just doesn't really excite me. I just feel like there's too many shimmers. I don't really know what you could do with it other than like a glam cut crease or a glam with a shimmer lid. Yeah, it just doesn't really excite me. So I'm gonna save my money with this one. Moving on, we have the SpongeBob SquarePants collab with Makeup Eraser. I think these are adorable, but I also think that they look like kids, like, erasers. But like, it's hard not to go that way with SpongeBob. But I feel like a brand that did really well job with it was June & Co. They did makeup sponges and that, and I've got them and I'm keeping them as like collectibles. I'm not ever going to use them because I think they're just so cute and I don't want to use them. I don't want to get them all dirty with foundation. But yeah, I think they did like a really good job on keeping it like both like young and adult friendly. But these just look like kids makeup wipes. And I love that for like the younger generation, but yeah, I wouldn't spend my money on these. I've got my face halos and they get the job done. I don't really need some more makeup wipes, but they're cool. I really enjoy them. They're making me happy when I look at them, but I feel like they're more aimed towards the younger crowd. So I'm gonna save my money. Next up, we have some more Kylie lip kits. This is a brand I haven't tried yet, but I've also heard really good things about. I don't know. I'm just like not a fan of the Kardashian family at all, so I don't really invest any of my time into them. I don't follow any of them on social media. I don't get the hype about them. Well, I do get the hype about them, but I don't follow them. So it doesn't excite me. I just feel like she does the same lip kits over and over again. With new packaging. But yeah, one thing I do really love is her packaging. I think her packaging is really cool. But yeah, these 3 new shades don't really excite me. I mean, I feel like I've already got them on my kit already as well. So yeah, I'm gonna save my money. Moving on, we have a brand new brand coming from Kaylee. So she is an influencer based in Ireland, and I've been following her for a while now. She is incredible at her artistry. She's like Abby Artistry, where she can just literally just draw anything on her face, and just like, it's perfection. Like, it's crazy what she can do with makeup. But yeah, it's looking a bit like glam and like not really up my kind of alley, but I'm interested to see what she'll do, because I think she'll do a really good job on a brand. So I'm very interested to see how this goes. Obviously, this isn't a spend or save kind of moment. This is just like I'm excited about it and I can't wait to see what she does kind of moment. Next up, we have Miss Glam Light. So, Miss Giselle has come out with a whole collection with ice cream. So it's got a palette, it's got 3 lip glosses. Actually, it's got 6 lip glosses. So there's like a chocolate one with 3 in there, and then there's a pink one with like pink tones in it. And then there's a pair of lashes, I believe. I'm actually going to be spending my money on the palette, and I'm very excited about it. It looks so beautiful. It's all pastels and it's got so many shimmers and matte formulas. I've heard like really good things about her formula as well, so I'm really excited to try this palette. I'm going to try score it when it launches today, if you're watching this. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. And yeah, honestly, I'm going to spend my money on this because I think it's so cool and I can't wait to play with it. Stay tuned on my channel if you want to see that review. Moving on, we have BH Cosmetics Oh My God Glitter. Now, these are like a gel paste as well. I really like this idea. Obviously ColourPop is the only other brand I know of that, oh no, there is a few more, like the ones that they used in Euphoria that use like this glitter paste. I really like it because it's easy to work with and it's not messy. I feel like gel's really easy to get off other than just glitter itself. So I do really like these. I love the colors. The neon yellow one is screaming my name. And the liners, look, every time I've tried a glitter liner, it just doesn't work. So I'm gonna save my money. And I did order from BH recently and it took forever to get to me, so that's just like a bit of a turn off as well at the moment. But I'm really excited to play with my all green palette. I probably will be next week. Moving on, we have the Essentials palette collaborated with Stephanie Lange. I don't know how to say the last. I'm really bad with names. But yeah, it's a collaboration with Sigma. And I feel like we've seen this before, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, it's an essential palette, so I feel like it will do well because it's neutrals and it's got a pop of, it looks like a red, like a deep red. It doesn't excite me. It's got one shimmer in it. I don't know, it just looks really boring to me. I'm gonna save my money. I'm definitely going to be saving my money. I haven't ever bought from Sigma as well. I've heard their brushes are amazing. I've heard their formula is amazing. I've just never splurged on them. But yeah, I'm going to save my money. Next up, oh my God, I did try to get my hands on this. Like straight up, I'm going to say, I'm trying to spend my money on this. So this was Pat McGrath collaboration with Supreme. She came out with a lipstick. It's just the hot red. I mean, my favorite color is red. So I did try to score this. When I was going to add it to my cart, it sold out. So it was a very hot item. But yeah, I would definitely spend my money on this. I love the brand Supreme. I just think it's so cool. Obviously it's red, so I love it. And yeah, Pat McGrath, I've tried a few of her eyeshadows before and I'm very impressed. I really want to get my hand on the Bronze Goddess palette. I think that's what it's called. The one with the red packaging and the red shade and the duochrome like green. Oh, I just want that palette, but it's so expensive. But yeah, I was gonna spend my money, but it sold out too fast. Moving on. Next we have House Labs. So she came out with 4 new liquid eyeshadows, that's the one, and 4 new lip liners, which I've heard nothing but good things about as well. It's another brand that I just haven't tried yet, but I kind of will say that I'm a little bit disappointed with the eyeshadow she's come out with so far. I was really expecting like a lot of color from especially like Lady Gaga. but I just feel like it's been a little bit more on the neutral side. I do really enjoy the look of, I haven't tried them yet, the look of her liquid shadows, and I probably will end up getting one day, but I don't know, these new colors don't really excite me. The only one that really excites me is like that Tiffany blue liquid eyeshadow, but the rest I'm just kind of like, doesn't really excite me that much. Like they're kind of like neutral colors, which is just, I don't really gravitate toward neutrals, as you would have figured out now. But yeah, I probably would pick up the Tiffany blue shade. But yeah, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't really know if I'd like it or not. So I would spend my money on the right shade. That's what I'll say. Moving on, we have Huda Beauty, which is a brand that I don't support, but putting the brand aside, these palettes. The only one that really grabs my eye is this like, what is it like? Oh yeah, it's like a khaki green. I really love the look of that, but then with the swatches it tells me it leans a little bit more neutral and brown. I think there's only like one shade in there that I like, which is like the greeny gold. It's actually like a really like dark greeny brown kind of shade, but the other two don't really excite me. And I also feel like Huda Beauty, when she does these like monochromatic palettes, they're not really monochromatic. Especially like with the neon range that she's done before. I feel like she did a really good job with the nude ones. I will say that she did a good job with them, but I wasn't gonna get them anyway because they're nude. But yeah, with the color ones, she puts in like random shades that just don't make sense with the palette, I feel like. And yeah, I really like the purple one too, but there's only one shade in there that I would like. So, you know what? I'm gonna save my money because they just don't really excite me. And I don't feel like I need them in my collection. Yeah, I'm gonna save my money. Next up, we have the COLLABS Fresh Fantasy Collection. So I actually received this in PR, and I'm gonna tell you that I would have spent my money on this collection. So I probably would have got the Lunar Lavender palette and the lightest contour palette, which is what I use in my review. I'll leave my review up here if you were interested. But yeah, I did receive this collection in PR, and I was so impressed. I'm always impressed by COLLABS, and the Sashimi palette is actually really nice as well. The shimmers are so bombing it. And the contour palette, oh, so smooth and easy to blend. But yeah, I definitely would have spent my money on some of this if I wasn't on the PR list, for sure. I love this collection so much. I love everything they've done so far. The only thing that doesn't really excite me from them is their lips, because they're just a little bit sheer, but that's okay. It's just me personally. I love like a pigmented lip. Okay, and the last product collection for today is ColourPop. I feel like I'm going to be talking about these every week, ColourPop launch, because they are the queen at doing a launch every week. This is the Coral collection, so every collection that they release, I just go straight to the palette. Like, the palette's all I care about mostly, and this palette looks gorgeous. I really love the tones in it. I think it would be a really good blush palette as well. And I love how they haven't done a pressed glitter in here. It makes my heart happy. The packaging looks gorgeous. But yeah, let's see what else they have. So they have two gel liners. So they have like a really pinky coral color, and then like a more mauvey pinky color. I haven't tried their gel formula yet, like their gel liner formula. I love their actual liners, like the felt tip point ones. They're really good, and I really like these ones. I've got a whole bag of them right next to me. And then we have some blush, which the blush shade looks really good, but it's also really hard to kind of get a grip of what kind of shade it is in the packaging, because the packaging itself is coral, and I feel like the shade itself is coral. So it's like, you know, when it's like kind of, it's just hard to like get a grip of what kind of shade it is. So I'd need to see it swatched first. And then we have a Super Shock highlighter, which looks so good. But I also feel like these are huge. Like, it would take you a lifetime to get through one of these highlighters. But the color looks gorgeous. I feel like it would be good. It looks like a baked formula. I like it, but I just feel like it's just way too big. I feel like they need to make them smaller. And then we have some Fourth Ray Beauty. So we have strawberry and papaya face milk. And then we have a Soul Body shimmering dry oil. Oh, and then we have 2 ultra glossy lips, which I can't, oh yeah, here we go. So there's like a clear one, and then there's like it's gonna be clear. Like, I feel like a lot of their glosses just show up clear. But will I spend or save my money on this? I feel like I will in the future, not as it launches. I usually grab ColourPop all in like one go after I've seen like a few things that I like from them, because I like to do like spend over this amount of money to get free shipping, and I'll just do that every like now and then with ColourPop to save my money. And they do a lot of sales, so I also like to wait for a sale as well. And yeah, that is it. Let me just scooch on over back to the middle. So that is my first spend or save Saturday. I would really love to get your opinions down below on whether I should continue doing this. I actually had like a lot of fun just talking about makeup, because just makeup excites me and I love talking about it. And I love all things new. So yeah, let me know down below if you want me to continue this series. Otherwise, I will just let it fade out. But yeah, I just thought it's something new from me and something different from my channel. And if you are new here, I would literally love if you would subscribe to my channel. I do suggest checking out a few more of my other videos before you make that decision though, because this one's a lot different to what else I do. I do makeup tutorials, I do hauls and all of that jazz. So yeah, go check out a few more videos before you make that decision. Or if you really enjoyed today's video and you want to subscribe, then just like go ahead and subscribe. That would be really cool. And yeah, I hope you're staying safe, happy and healthy everyone, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, speaking of my next video, I think I might take a week off. Unless my Nikki Tutorials palette arrives next week, I'll definitely be doing a video on that. But I think I'm going to take a week off so I can start doing my Halloween look. So get excited for Halloween. And then, yeah, I will be back to my normally programmed schedule the week after next. And I can't wait. I will see you guys with the Nikki Tutorials palette probably in my next video. Bye!